This video will give you an overview of the personal statement essay prompts that are offered in the Common App this year. It will help you get a sense for which prompts you may want to consider more closely. Then you can watch the videos for each of those prompts. As I go through the prompts, don't worry that you won't find one that suits you. And if you already have a topic in mind, that's great. Just use this review as an opportunity to consider some additional possibilities that may support, complement, or even replace the anchor story that you have in mind. In your final essay, you may want to start with an anchor story and then add other stories that demonstrate how you grew from the anchor story or that reinforce the message you want to communicate. Your college application essay offers an opportunity to look back, and these prompts do that in multiple ways. Most of them invite you to write about how something sparked growth. The essay itself will be about your growth and not the spark. So before you begin, you may want to think about how you have grown, especially during high school. Do you remember what may have prompted that growth? Was it an experience, a conversation, a challenge, a thought or realization, or something someone else did for you? Before I start covering the prompts, make sure you're ready to jot down some notes, ideas, or even kernels of ideas. Some of these tiny nuggets may later prompt other thoughts or build to a larger theme. Don't judge your thoughts, just write, as you did in the free writing exercise about your morning. Prompt number 1 invites you to demonstrate growth or insight related to a background, identity, interest, or talent. For this prompt, you use a background, identity, interest, or talent as a springboard to demonstrate something meaningful about yourself. It can be a simple interest that illustrates something important or something in your background that spurred growth. This is a broad prompt for someone who wants to write about how they have grown or gained insight about themselves. Prompt 2 invites you to demonstrate growth from hardship or challenge, or an ability to respond well to challenges. Have you faced a challenge, setback, or failure that shows you are resilient or demonstrates that you learned to be a leader? Are you the kind of person who can turn every difficulty into something positive? If this sounds like you, this may be a good prompt to choose. Prompt number 3 invites you to demonstrate your intellectual independence and critical thinking skills. If you are a deep thinker who asks a lot of questions, loves to play the devil's advocate, challenges authority, or questions religious or secular beliefs, this might be a good prompt for you. Prompt number 4 invites you to write about how gratitude has impacted your life. This prompt invites you to reflect on someone else's action, but the story you tell should not be primarily about the other person's act. It should be about you and about how this experience affected you, what changed for you, or what did you do differently as a result. If you can identify a specific story that focuses on you, showcases a characteristic or trait that demonstrates who you are, and also explains how your gratitude affected or motivated you to do something, this prompt might be for you. Prompt number 5 invites you to demonstrate how an accomplishment, event, or realization sparked your growth. This can be a great prompt to use as a springboard for illustrating something about your character development that you want to share with colleges. Consider how you have grown over time and what may have sparked or started that period of growth. This prompt works well if you can describe a starting point that draws readers in and then build on it with concrete examples of how you have grown over time. A great essay will show insight into your character, illustrating one or more traits or characteristics that you want to share with colleges in a way that effectively answers the prompt. Prompt number 6 focuses on engagement. This prompt is great for someone who demonstrates curiosity, intellectual or community engagement, a significant hobby, or research skills. The initial spark may be an engaging idea or topic. Your essay will show how you built on, responded to, or pursued that interest in a relevant way. Prompt number 7 provides the flexibility for you to write about whatever you want. It can be a great prompt for highlighting something you want admissions officers to know about you to round out your application package. You can use it to highlight your suitability for a particular career or major, bringing in new information, or framing information provided elsewhere in your application.